my music. Welcome back to the Ultimate Dallas Sports Show. Time now for everyone except Michelle's favorite game, no fence riding. Sorry, Michelle, you will be subjected to it again. The concept is simple. I have two statements. Everyone has to pick which side of the fence they're on. No riding the fence, or you get the horns. And speaking of the horns, topic number one. College stats should be separated by level of competition. Arch Manning is going to walk on the field next week with a stat line that reads 9 passing touchdowns to only 3 interceptions this year. But is that actually indicative of how he's played so far against, let me check my notes here, San Jose State, UTEP, and Sam Houston? Granted, Florida isn't a world beater by any stretch, but not all stats are created equal given the cupcake early schedule. Michelle, this is your team. Bring it on.
Let's mention Ohio State.
Oh, I know, you didn't play well there.
I know. Should they be separated by level of competition? How would you do that? Assign like the Sam Houstons of the world a 0.25 factor?
No, don't weight them, but give them their own table. Let everyone know, listen, he inflated his stats in these 3 games. We can throw him off to the side. But there's no reason at the end of the year some of these Heisman candidates are going to have 50 touchdowns and 45 of them are thrown against cupcakes. That's all I'm saying.
Strength of schedule is already incorporated into things that matter at the end of the season.
And weighted toward the SEC. Mike, your thought?
How on earth, what's the delineation point? How on earth would you do this? No.
Thank you, Mike.
What's the cutoff point? What?
No,
What are you talking about?
no, Andrew,
Listen.
no. We cannot do this because, listen, are you trying to take away from people wanting to watch us to help them understand these things?
What are you talking about?
Help watching WFA. We can explain to them.
Who switched the channel to Texas Sam Houston? I'm just curious. Who is going to remember the touchdown passes that he threw? I'm sorry, Michelle was watching, right? Michelle was watching. That is correct.
I'm watching too. My daughter's down there. I'm watching too, so I can talk to her about the game. Of course, I'm watching.
All 2 important drives from that game before it was over, and the rest.
We'll watch some highlights later.
All right. Moving on. Section number 2. This is the real one I want to get into. The Tush Push controversy does not mean the play should be banned. It exposes, once again, the biggest issue with the NFL is officiating. If someone moved on the line beforehand, we have replay, let it function, but don't take away the pinnacle of macho tough guy football just because one team is better at it than everyone else and the refs are incompetent at their jobs. Mike, lead us off here.
That's the pinnacle of macho tough guy
Line
football?
up. You need 1 yard. Line up. That's what we've been talking about for a generation. Literally. It's just, can you get 1 yard?
I don't personally have an issue with the tush push. It's fine. Whatever. The people that scream from the hilltop that it's not football, it is football. I'm fine with whatever. But yeah, officiate it correctly. If the guy false starts, call it. I don't believe, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't believe false start is an instant replay reviewable thing. But if you need to throw that in order to actually adjudicate this correctly, fine, whatever. I'm not personally all that fired up one way or the other about the tush push, whatever.
I am a little bit fired up because as I said last week, I was fine with the play until what I saw last week because I do think that the Eagles are intentionally using the advantage. I think that the refs should move in closer when they show this formation because when you're all the way at the sideline, it is harder to see. I think they should be able to move in closer, but I still don't think it should go away.
Michelle, really quick, your thoughts.
It's not like the Philadelphia Eagles are the only team who are allowed to do the play. 31 other teams can do it. They just can't do it as well. So, no, I don't have a problem with it. And this is my best fence riding episode yet. That's 2 decisions.
You did it. You did it. All right, great stuff, you guys. Michelle Montaigne.
Congratulations.
Yes, exactly. Yes.